listening to Gas Digital Best of the Week.
Killed. You know. There was a whole Muay Thai thing. You missed it.
So yeah, I had a great time in Jamaica.
It sounds it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
It's nice to argue with customer service in a different setting every once in a while, you know? It really does. Just.
But then I tweeted at them, and then I tweeted a fake story about how I was being kidnapped. And
Well, the whole thing was a fake story, so you might as well double down.
Well, no, it wasn't a fake story that they wouldn't allow me to take more than $500 out of the ATM. That was completely real.
Okay.
But besides that, the kidnappers and all was fake.
From that point on, well, here's what happened, really. I tweeted out initially, like, oh, yeah, fucking Chase won't let you take more than $500 out of the ATM.
Chase tweeted back, "Sir, your balance is $300."
Sir, you're humiliating yourself. Please stop.
No, then a bunch of fans started tweeting me being like, dude, what are you, an idiot? Obviously, everyone knows that. Then I was like, I guess this is just a joke then. And then I started tweeting a big, long joke.
Oh, you just felt embarrassed? You didn't know that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Although I don't know. Look that up, Bobby. What's the situation where you get a $500 limit a day?
Chase
bank
gives you
to
a
bank?
You can move to different ATMs, I thought, because there was like Kathy Griffin's husband scammed her, and that's why they got divorced, because he would just go to multiple ATMs a day and take $500 out of every one.
Have you seen Kathy Griffin lately? I think there's a little bit more to it.
Yeah, I think Kathy Griffin scammed him
Oh, I love her.
into believing she was a fucking woman.
I loved her until she became Carrot Top.
Yeah, no, I think it's $500 ATM limit. You can spend as much money as you want on your debit card, but you can only take out $500.
Is that true?
You go to the bank, the Chase Bank can take out more, but if you go to just an ATM at like a deli,
Maybe your slaves
Yeah.
had that app. You can give him your ATM card.
yeah. Well, I had a great time, guys.
Well, that's
Sounds
good.
it. You haven't said anything fun yet, but you know.
We went swimming with dolphins.
There we go. That sounds fun.
I swam with dolphins.
Did you
personally?
Did you put a finger in the blowhole?
No, but did you know that dolphins make all of the sounds out of their blowhole
Yeah.
and not out of their throat? Oh, fuck
I've
you.
swam with dolphins too.
Yeah,
Ass.
but you
I'm
don't
sorry
know
I don't
that-
go on 18 vacations a year like you, but
Listen to me. Gas-
How are you not more relaxed how many vacations you take?
the energy is so poor on this corner.
You don't want to see Lewis with no vacations.
No vacation, Lewis?
Dude, no vacation Lewis would be a serial killer.
Now
Turns out you're just relaxed. All the stress is coming from the vacations.
Yeah, I went swimming with dolphins, which was pretty damn cool. I learned a lot about dolphins.
Okay. Like what else?
That's it.
They make noises out of their blowholes and out their mouths. That's number one.
They
Number
come so loud.
Do dolphins have orgasms?
They're very passionate lovers.
They probably do. I would think they do.
They,
They're
what
mammals.
else? They're between 500 and 800 pounds. They...
Just so you know, when you set this up, you said I learned a lot about dolphins, and we go, cool, give us something. And you've been stretching out letters since the first thing, and you already said the first thing already.
I got another
And it
thing.
doesn't even sound like you went. It sounds like you coached your 7-year-old through a book report on dolphins.
They are indigenous to the Caribbean.
Their dorsal fin is unique. It's like a fingerprint. Like every one of them have their own shape to their dorsal fin.
Okay, that's a good fact.
So you were able to. You can't bully the crowd in the clapping with you.
I just did.
Jay,
Is that how you were
that's
able to-
where you're wrong. Turns out you can.
Is that how you went back the next day and found your dolphin again? You felt this fin. You're like, Curtis, I knew it was you.
But they lifted me up. Like they did the thing where I went on my belly, and then both of their noses came and grabbed each foot of mine, and they picked me up and fucking threw me.
Really?
Yeah.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah, dude. I paid for the fucking golden package.
They threw you?
The
I
gold
sw-
package is getting fucking tossed by dolphins.
Yeah, they broke my rib.
They hurt your rib?
No, but they, because here's what happened. James was gonna go, and I was like, it's like $180 for your fucking kid to go swim with dolphins. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll pay for him. And his uncle was gonna go with his daughter, my niece, and they were just gonna like meet the dolphin. But they put him
One
on
more ride and that's my daily limit.
Their plan was to go meet the dolphin?
Because she was 4, she can't swim with the dolphins. She could just pet him and fucking kiss him.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Well, that's
By the way,
weird.
they sell kisses to these dolphins. They literally go like, all right, you get a kiss, you get a fucking dolphin push, a fucking. And I was like, you're selling? Yeah, this is it. This is it. It's awesome.
You wore a wig?
Oh, that guy sucked at it. That guy did not get. All right, that was.
Oh, this is the actual people.
Those
on
people
your
all
trip?
suck.
Yeah,
Dude.
man. You are. These kids are
They're
eating water, man.
No, I gotta send you the video right now, Bobby.
Look at this
I'm
girl.
videoing
The
it.
first day out of the iPhone
Oh, she's
factory.
trying to eat the dolphin.
Oh, now he's showing off.
Is that Dolphin Cove in Jamaica?
Look what they could do without children on their fucking noses.
Is that Dolphin Cove in Jamaica? Bobby, I'm gonna email you the video right now of me getting fucking dolphin pushed, and it was fucking dope.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I have the video.
You getting tossed?
I didn't get the good video that cost like another $100 fucking dollars.
Of what?
Jamaican money. It's like nothing. It's like a booger. You're like, here's $100 Jamaican. Yeah, I'm on. He's wiping on their shirt. All right, I'm gonna send this. Talk while I fucking send it.
Oh, you want me to? I like you. You do this every show, by the way.
I'm sorry that I have to send something and I can't.
Send it to him before the fucking show.
I didn't know we were talking about it till now.
You had on your list of topics
No.
Jamaica.
I did.
Pull out your list of topics, you motherfucker. What were you going to try to say that I'm wrong?
I didn't say dolphins. I forgot I did dolphins in Jamaica.
Jesus Christ.
You're making me crazy.
I like that. Hey, guys, here's this topic. Topic. We're on this topic. Now I'm going to check out for a while. You guys talk about it. You want all of it? I guess, Corinne, what about when the time the dolphin touched your feet?
Honestly, I did have a dolphin picture, and had I known in advance the topic, or I would have gotten my dolphin picture ready. Should I email it too? Do you have a dolphin picture?
You know what? Both of you guys check out your dolphin videos. Me and Dave will be over here. Dave. I'll be honest, the dolphin adventure not really in my wheelhouse of things I give a shit about.
Never stood on a dolphin. Never had any interest. In
Never
doing
thought
that.
of it. Went whale watching once. Didn't see a whale. Saw a lot of penguins.
Yeah. If you go whale watching, you don't see a whale, they give you like half your money back.
Oh, you're still emailing? You're listening to the fucking story, dude? He started listening to our
You were
story.
real watching? No way.
This is the part where we both look for our own dolphin pictures.
I'm sending Bobby my dolphin video right now.
How
There's
is
a
this not
picture.
done already? Me and Dave had a whole
Done.
conversation.
Dude, I had a lot of videos of dolphins. I had to find the right one.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
Well, we did a pretty good job carrying this thing.
I think we did fucking fantastic.
You know who did a good job carrying me? Those dolphins.
You know what would make Lewis
That was
less
seamless.
I think Lewis was less of a faggot if he stood on top of the dolphins and held onto the fucking thing like a boat.
Oh shit! I realized you should have done skank hands on top of that fucking dolphin.
No.
Oh, thanks, doggy.
You were terrified.
I was a little bit. Here, look. Here, ready? Look. This is me. Look how high I go.
Lewis.
The height was you standing.
Lewis. You did not any better than those other people.
Yes, I most certainly.
You're just taller than a child, you fat fuck.
Those
And by
dolphins.
the way, you are off balance every step of the way. Whoa.
Jay, I would love to see you stand on top of a dolphin.
Oh my
Dude,
Those
god.
dolphins would commit suicide if they looked at you.
They wouldn't get me.
Jesus.
I would just dominate their noses like fucking Ogre in Revenge of the Nerds. They'd be trying to push me up. I'd just be standing like this. Tits deep in the water still. Nope. You ain't get me out of this water.
Yeah, their heads are on the bottom of the tank.
Their fins are on the fucking underwater dirt. Push it up. I dominate.
You're stepping on his head.
I told you, that's my fear. That's the only reason I haven't almost every city I go to has that iFly place.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
What's iFly?
Where the indoor skydiving, where you put on like a wingsuit and go on
So
that big
fun.
fan. And I'm afraid it won't blow me up in the air and I'll just be laying on the fan. And then I'll be the dead spot in the room. So as people are flying around, they come up to me and go, "Oh, hey." And I'm just sitting there with a flapped out wingsuit laying on the fan. Like,
Can somebody
Oh,
please get me off?
somebody stop the fan.
It has a reverse effect that pulls you down. It somehow sucks Jay in.
I just thought I'm too heavy to be blown up by a fan, dude. How fast is that fan?
We're gonna bring in another fan.
Is this, yeah. Well, that's why someone told
More
me.
fans.
Somebody goes, there's a skydiving. Someone wanted me to go skydiving. And even when I batted around for a second, I was like, yeah, there's me.
There has to be a weight limit. There has to be. What's the weight limit? Oh, it's gonna hurt my
I'm saying it
feelings.
might be the same thing as fucking.
It's not
by the way,
that
that guy was living
high.
that fear.
Yeah.
I know skydiving. It was like they have to get if you're over like 280 or something, which and I think I was like on the cusp of that, and it was
Ooh,
like,
that's a dangerous place to be.
yeah. Well,
If you're over 280, you can't do it. You go, what are you, 279? Go, let's go for it, I guess.
buddy, when I was at Sturgis, they had a zip line, and they were like, the weight limit again was like something right, like. It was
Too
iffy
close
where I
for
was like,
comfort,
yeah,
yeah.
dude, I'm just not. So that
Dude, if I was a
you can go- you can-
tandem skydiving instructor and a fat person walked in, I'd go, no fucking way. They're gonna weight me straight to the ground.
all I picture is the parachute turning upside down like a fucking umbrella, like an umbrella in a storm.
Oh my god.
The thing goes, but it goes, and then we're just twirling like that.
You fat fuck.
Yeah, I gotta die because you can't control your eating. Like, shut the fuck up, Kai, or whatever his asshole name is. Fuck you, Kai. Bro, Skiff, you lied about your weight, man. Not cool.
Karma's gonna get you.
I want to come back as a tortoise.
My friend and comedian who is killing the game right now from Blackish, and he has his Netflix special. He's also an Angie Tribeca. He's the Old Spice, one of the Old Spice representative, Deion Cole, comedian Deion Cole. Well, he got some criticism and got made fun of kind of because the other night I think he was at the NAACP Image Awards, and he wore some funky shit. Not too long ago, it was like
Bell bottoms?
Wore some bell bottoms with a suit, a little bell bottom suit, and they went off and started like really attacking him, like, "Yo, man, you gay? You?" And
Can I see a picture of
see,
this?
look at it's bell bottom. That's like Jimi Hendrix type shit, though. That's
Okay.
bell bottoms is what you wore in the 70s.
A little pausey.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
If I wore those, you would roast me.
But you
would
don't-
tear me
'cause
the
you don't
fuck
look right with 'em.
apart, son.
Listen.
Come on.
Someone said, "Look at gay ass Nick." Oh, that's not cool.
That's the first thing that it says,
Man, damn.
Godfrey liked it.
Liked by comedian Godfrey. Yes, I liked it. Yeah, man, that's my dude. That's my dude right there. Forget y'all. Shit.
Would you ever wear those?
I mean, it depends. It depends. I've worn bell bottoms before, but it depends on what type of bell.
For what?
I wore them on stage. I had jean bell bottoms a couple years ago, like about 15 years ago. Yeah, I wore them shits. I rocked them shits. I rocked them
You
like
still
the
have 'em?
70s. No, I haven't worn them in a long time, but I wore them for like a couple years.
Now, why haven't you worn them?
I have different clothes.
No,
Right.
because
No,
it's a little pausey.
It's not pausey.
No, come on.
No, I'm being serious.
Would you wear them tomorrow?
It depends on how they look, though.
You wouldn't.
That's not the truth.
You wouldn't.
It depends.
You still have them?
No, I don't have them. Do you
Exactly,
okay, do
'cause
you
it's
have, do you have
pausey.
clothes from years ago?
Yeah.
I see. Trapped your ass into that one. Yeah, dummy. It just
You
like
cornered me
Yeah,
into
why
that
don't I
one.
just put some cheese on a trap, idiot? He's like, dude, wow, there's cheese. Ah! Shut up.
You wouldn't wear those, dude.
You
Stop
don't.
it.
Yes, I would.
Stop it.
It depends.
No, you wouldn't.
I like fashion, and Deion wore some real. It was like he wore some eclectic shit. He went all out, and they expected him. The shit was belled out. If he wore a skirt, then maybe you'd be like, whoa.
What do you mean, maybe?
But he wore bell bottoms, and
it's a little yee.
man, that motherfucker gets more pussy than a lot of cats that are talking shit about him.
That's the other thing, though. Women probably love that shit.
Let me tell you something.
Women
Don't
love
get
that
it twisted. The cats that are talking shit, he's probably boning a chick right now.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm going to make a video defending him tomorrow. I'm going to make a video defending my dude. Fuck that. Watch.
I'm sure you will.
I'm going to do it. I'm saying, that's my man. He got style. Leave him the fuck alone, yo. Fuck out of here, man.
Man, if I wore those,
And
you
but saying a
murder
gay ass,
me.
it's like this. Okay, let's say.
You know he would. You know he would tear me
But
the
you
fuck
wouldn't
apart.
even wear them right.
He would tear me
Why
apart.
would you wear bell bottoms?
I wouldn't, because I'm not yee.
No, because you don't dress like that. That's not in your
Yeah, because I'm not pausey.
That's not in your wheelhouse, though. That's in your wheelhouse. This shit.
Cashmere. You mean cashmere?
No, this dumb jacket you have on.
This is nice.
Nah, it's cool.
Come on, bro.
No, I love jean jackets. I haven't worn a jean jacket in so long. I used to be a jean jacket guy, but that's very retro. You know, jean jackets from the 70s and 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
I want a jean jacket with the arms. I want the arms cut.
Oh, the sleeves cut off?
Yeah, that's what I
You
want.
like vests.
I love vests. Now,
What is that?
This to me is fly. This Nike shit.
That's nice.
And it's hard to find. They sold out. I love half cut. I tried them on and I liked it. I was like, oh, this looks cool.
You ever cut it yourself?
No, hell no.
No?
No, I'd like rather buy. I suck at that. You cut yours yourself?
I don't wear vests because I'm straight.
Uh,
But what do you think
I got a
is
question.
like the bell
I got a
bottom
question.
thing is like,
Why
did
do you do that same hack shit every other episode? and then you do the hack clear your throat move. You're like, you telegraphing ass comedian, huh?
And then we just,
What are you at? Ha fucking comedy club next week?
I'm at LOL tonight.
You LOL. You better be with that shit, because I'm straight. Hey,
I'm at Catch a Rising Star.
man, you need to update your gay jokes, bro. Refresh that shit.
No, but you know what I could use? I could use some buttons on this. I need like some stitches or like a patch. You know what I mean?
No. Are you going on a protest?
See, you won't even let me wear buttons.
It should
I don't
be
know.
plain.
Bell bottoms.
You're gonna put
you.
buttons.
Come on, dude.
You want see? This is what I'm saying. Why you shouldn't wear bell bottoms? Because you want buttons on your dumb shirt. You want buttons on your jacket. That's why you shouldn't wear bell bottoms, because you don't have a sense of style. Leave it like that.
I don't have a sense of style.
You do.
No, I don't.
If you don't put the buttons on.
Oh, okay.
But you want to put buttons on that.
Well, just like one, like a
No!
punk rock. It'll look punk rock. Alex, can we get an Alex take on this?
All right, I got to be honest with you this time. I'm on board with buttons, and I don't think that Godfrey would wear bell bottoms tomorrow.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm on Team Andre. Sorry.
You know you wouldn't. Because you know your fans would roast you.
Bell bottoms?
If
I wouldn't care. If I
your
like the
fans
bell
would
listen,
destroy you.
if I like the bell bottoms that I wore, listen, my fans went off on my haircut. They're like, dude, you ain't 25. I go, but I have a hairline of a 25-year-old and you don't. What's the problem? I
Yeah.
like my haircut.
I was thinking about this the other day.
What's up?
I like how you grew out your hair these past couple years. I
wanted to grow up.
I thought you were bald like years ago.
I shaved it down.
Yeah, but I thought you couldn't
thought I
grow
was
it.
bald? Oh no,
I thought you couldn't
no,
grow
I
it.
could always grow it. That's why when cats go, I know a guy that hates on me, but his hairline's going back, and I go, I understand why you're hating on me. You have a history hairline going way back, son. You feel me? Like
No, but that looks dope though.
yeah, I wouldn't wear it
How
if I
come,
didn't
how
think
come you didn't grow it out years ago? How come you didn't always do that?
the mohawk thing.
Yeah, like what you do right now.
I just had some other hairstyles. I mean, I just said, oh, let me try the mohawk thing and see what it looks like, and then I liked it.
But
and
how
then,
come you shaved
And then
it?
if you have a good barber, by the way, and it's like a girl that gets her hair cut short, but if she has a dope ass stylist and they work it with your face, and plus it has to match your face structure is important. I know people that get mohawks that look crazy as fuck. They got a big ass head and they got a little tiny mohawk in the center. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But if it didn't really look right, I don't give a fuck about what. First of all, the mohawk is an African style, ancient African style anyway.
Right.
And grown motherfucking men wear it. So if someone says, oh, you look like 25, I said, damn near
'cause
look
it's
25,
my
motherfucker. Don't
head.
get mad at me.
It looks dope.
Appreciate it. You got to make sure you got the right person cutting your shit, because some mohawks look fucked up. Just like a piece of turf on your dumb head. You know what I mean? So there's some mohawks that are bad.
I hate when white dudes do the spike. You know what I mean?
You don't like the spike?
Like the Travis Barker spike.
Well, if you better be in a punk band before you do that. You know, you can't just walk around and be like a florist.
Oh God! Oh, that's terrible.
Oh no!
Oh, he's so confident
I
too.
hate his dumb confidence.
Oh, on the chin, on the chin.
Fucker lives in Iowa, and no one's told him you stink.
You know who had a nice mohawk? Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell had wasn't too bad.
But you know what made it is the Japanese tattoo on the back.
Oh,
Remember, he had
okay.
the lettering.
But there's a way to dress it up. You got to know how to dress. Mr. T, had the super mohawk. He had the super mohawk. Like that was real, like
That was a mohawk.
fucking yeah.
Can you do a Mr. T?
Rocky Balboa, you ain't the real champ. I'm the real champ. I'm gonna show you. I'm show you. I'm
Clubber Lang.
Oh man. See, that's Mr. T. I pity the fool. That's him in his older age. Show him when he was young. Show him in his younger age. Because sometimes,
That's
the
like
older
middle.
age, the shit be a little whack.
Clubber Lang.
But yeah,
God damn.
See, that was a real Mohawk. Like,
Wow.
guy, I mean, he was walking around like that back in the day. That's like the Mandinka tribe. He was actually expressing, copying an African tribe with all the gold and stuff. He was like, it's like the Mandinka tribe. It's like, I want to show my African roots, you know?
That shit must have been so heavy.
Heavy as hell. And you didn't say shit to him because he beat your ass.
What's he doing now?
Who's that?
That's Mr.
That's not Mr. T.
That's
man.
like a Halloween.
That's not Mr. T.
Yeah.
They're just showing any black dude with a mohawk. That's Mr. G. This Mr. C. This Mr. Lee. This Mr. E.
Good Canadian stories.
Have you heard about Cult Mom?
I don't know about No, I don't know about Cult Mom.
All right, so Cult Mom is this woman who, since she just got arrested, but she's been free since September. Last time they saw this woman's 2 children were in September, and no one knows where the kids are. And she's been on the run in Hawaii, and they just finally arrested her.
What are they arresting her for?
But
For not bringing
Oh,
her
I did. She's
child-
hot, right?
She's
really
not
hot.
bad looking.
No, I know.
She's older, yeah.
Alex,
No,
you
I
bring
saw.
me up a picture
Yes,
of
she's
Cult
hot.
Mom?
No, I saw this on the news the other day.
That's not that hot. What do you-
She's not bad.
I mean, she's like a MILF.
So
Dude, you're saying that's not that hot for a chick who's probably 50?
her last
50,
husband,
Like she's I don't know.
her last fucking husband got killed
for endangering the kids or something.
No, the last husband got killed by her brother, and then her brother got killed, and her husband, who writes doomsday cult fucking literature,
Yeah.
his wife just fucking died. They went to Hawaii, got married, and no one knows where these 2 fucking kids are.
Yeah, they're
Fucking
dead, for
really,
sure.
they're definitely
It's 2
dead.
kids? I thought it was 5 kids.
2 children. They have other kids, but she has 2 children no one's seen because they were like autistic. So that, the theory is she just abandoned these fucking kids. And was fucking done with them.
Not a very good mom.
That's a cult mom.
Yeah.
It's a cult mom. Mama's in a cult.
You guys remember that Nexium thing?
Mm-hmm.
That thing?
Bro.
So my friend in Vancouver.
We talked about it a lot on the show.
So my friend in Vancouver,
have heartburn.
his wife works for Lululemon, and so they're like very super hippy dippy. And they had this friend who they didn't realize was in Nexium, and then came and visited him. And my friend was like, he's like, I forget what her name was. He's
See, I'm getting so much pussy. I
No,
fucked the chick from Smallville.
No, but he's like he saw her, and like the couple, they're like, you look so good, you're so skinny, like what's your secret? And they're like, yeah, they're starving us, but they couldn't say it. They were on like a 600 calorie a day
600 calorie a day diet.
They weren't allowed to eat more. But my friend was like, he's like, you look so good, and then they like found, and he's like, they probably branded her. We didn't see that.
This is
Like,
the thing. So the Nexium
kinda
cult
hot.
started as
If I
like
was going to fuck a chick and she
Wait,
had a brand, I'd
dude,
be like, oh,
he straight up
yeah.
said though, he's like, she looked great. He's like, she was losing all this
thin.
weight. She looked good.
So it started self-help, but it's a woman's self-help company. So if you go to self-help seminars, like, oh, this thing's going to fucking help me, pay him money like Tony Robbins or whatever, buy books and shit. And then once you get farther up into the thing, you met the dude, the cult leader. He was
Yeah.
like the guy behind all these women he was controlling. And then he was like,
The
all right,
stuff's in his dick. The real good
exactly,
shit's in his
yeah.
dick.
Like, you got to get my dick for the fucking things you need.
You're lucky. It's your lucky day because
then-
we're gonna give you your injection.
And then he made all the women as like bottom bitches, like brand the new girls. And then he would just constantly just control them.
And he
fuck them.
financed it all with one of the Bronfman girls, like one of the
Seagrams.
richest, or Seagrams, yeah,
Seagrams
was one of the
family.
richest like families in Canada. or
And he
whatever.
bought like a bunch of fucking real estate up in like Albany, New York. Thank you.
Solid drop.
Another. All right, here's another fucking cult guy. This just happened, or just came out. He just got arrested. You guys know Sarah Lawrence College? Have any idea?
No.
It's like the most expensive college in the country. It's more expensive than NYU or anything.
Really? Why?
It's because it's like a super liberal. There's no grades. There's no majors.
No grades.
I thought those people were socialists.
They're probably socialists.
Yeah, but their
they're all-
parents are all work for Goldman Sachs, probably.
But it's $56,000 a year. So
It's a
it's
good deal.
for a long time, a semester or a year, yeah. So it's just really
Probably a
fucking,
semester.
yeah,
$56,000 a semester.
yeah, and no one fails. It's fucking weird.
It's how much my entire.
But the
education
coke is
costs.
probably pretty good.
Is that like a hot degree to say like, oh, I have a degree from there?
It's weird because
Yes,
when
yeah.
she pulled it up, it was like it was like Vassar and Harvard were in the like similar, but I've never heard of.
Yeah, Sarah, it's up in Westchester.
Can guys
New
go
York.
to it?
I've
Yes.
heard of it,
Yeah.
but I never.
So you're out.
Bummer.
So this one student, her ex-con dad moves into her dorm.
Oh, that was the
Sarah Lawrence dad.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
I sent you this article on this fucking guy. This guy starts mind controlling the kids and pimping them out and fucking them.
How old?
What do you mean mind control?
Pull up Sarah
he's like
Lawrence.
50. This guy's 50.
Pull up
and, like,
Sarah Lawrence.
He was
dad.
running like a brothel out of like
What do
his
you mean mind
daughter's
controlling
dorm
them?
room.
Like
You
he
just-
was, he
I
was
saw
like
that.
he pimped them out. He just turned these bitches out.
He would lie to them and say,
But they're not kids. They're in college.
Yeah, they're like 19.
I mean,
They're
that,
adults.
but that's when girls get turned out by pimps.
That's the dad.
I'm just saying it's
right
not-
there.
That's the dad. He doesn't even have any rings.
He looks like King Kong Bundy.
Yeah, he does look like the commish. Remember
Yes.
when Michael Chiklis played
Yes.
the commish?
Yeah.
So this guy's pimping out these students and fucking turning them against his wife, and he's also said he was in the CIA, and like psychologists interviewed him to try to break him, and they're like, this guy
Good luck.
is unbreakable. He is totally fucking insane. He's a full psychopath, and this guy is just got arrested now, and he's been just pimping out these fucking girls for years, and like a couple of
For
them
years.
disappeared
Did he make his fucking daughter do a Van Wilder?
You're gonna go again. You're gonna fail on purpose. I know there's no grades, but you're gonna find out how to fucking fail. And then Sarah Lawrence is like, yeah, I mean, a father can visit his child, but he was living in the fucking dorm.
Imagine you go to some
How's
like,
your dad-
you're in res.
the dorm?
That's
You go to like
so
the
dope.
dorm and like the dad. Like these are like
Dude,
tiny like
I just-
prison cell almost.
Like,
style, like-
you're telling the story and it sounds kind of brutal, but it sounds also kind of like Will Ferrell as Frank the Tank. Just
yeah,
kinda,
this is like the
getting
fucking
pussy
Will Ferrell
shit.
when he has the casino in his
Yeah.
like house or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
but he's
it's
also
so
pimping his
absurd.
children out.
I mean, it's pretty
fucking
cool.
weird.
I mean, yeah.
So he pimps his daughter's like one of the main.
His
hoes.
daughter. I don't know if he pimped his daughter.
Who is he
out.
pimping them to? Other like
No,
male Sarah.
he got one girl.
It's just a testament to how shitty male Sarah Lawrence students are at getting pussy. They're all just male feminists
Oh,
who
no.
just wait for him to fall asleep to slip a cock.
There were
Like,
dudes.
I'll just pay for this.
There were dudes he had living with him too.
How big is this dorm room?
No, so he would live in the dorm.
It's the one that Walter Mellon built in Back to School.
Yeah, I guess. I'm like, how
It's
big
the
is
5
it?
rooms.
I'm like, my dorm room was like a fucking 10 by 10 or something.
But he
Two
also
guys.
he also had an apartment on the Upper West Side where he would bring the kids over summer break.
I love how you keep saying kids. They're 20.
The fucking young adults.
young adults.
And
I don't like you tarnishing.
Oh,
his
so they were
name.
reading.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
reading
if this
some
guy
YA.
was here, he would be like, all
You're
right,
pro Sarah Lawrence,
enough
Dad.
besmirching my name. They were legal.
Tender and fine.
All legal.
I like how you're just protecting this piece of shit. He's not a
Well, he's like-
pedophile.
He's like,
He's not here to defend himself, okay?
You guys are like, he's got the infants at his house. They're pushing.
Kids, pimping
I thought it was innocent until proven guilty in this country.
Good
I didn't
point,
realize
right.
we were in Canada right now.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no. We're all just mad that the news article didn't put his number in it.
So he has one girl that.
What do you think that guy's body count is?
God knows. This guy's a terrible person. So he has one girl that he basically like puts her on Backpage and puts her as a escort and just makes they say he made $500,000 off of this fucking one
How
girl.
much does she make, you think?
Oh, she must $0.
No,
he's
I
good.
bet he.
Yeah, he's real good.
He threw her a little stipend, I'm sure. Is there a picture of the bitch?
He's 60. He looks good for 60.
I don't think there's any pictures of the victims, Chris.
Yeah.
No pictures of the victims.
Yeah, they don't usually
sorry.
say
Says
pictures of
forced her to have
victims.
sex with a male victim. Who's this? How was that a victim?
All right, so there was a dude.
Well,
that
he
also-
watched and blackmailed her into 4 more years of prostitution. Or what? He was like, oh, I'm going to release this video of you fucking a dude unless you fuck 80 more dudes. It's like,
Literally,
Donald
yes.
Trump.
You
That's
gotta
what he was
fuck
doing.
500 dudes, or everybody's gonna know you fucked one dude.
it just seems like a crazy plan.
She's like, I don't want anybody to know I did that.
They just ransacked his house in Jersey. And
I
found,
would be pretty upset if everybody knew I fucked a dude.
so it looks like you're
But
gonna
I
fuck
would
a lot of
still
dudes.
not fuck 500 more dudes.
But if you fuck 500 more dudes in an anonymity, they will never know you fucked that one
But
dude.
on
Yeah,
dude
but I don't
400,
trust
like dude
this guy.
400,
This guy is gonna be like,
fucking the
oh,
400 dude.
you know how you were really upset when I was gonna tell everybody you fucked one dude. Now I got all these videos of you fucking 500.
Like I kind of
dudes.
lied.
Shit, I didn't
And
think
I
of
know how
that.
to fudge a timestamp, so it seems like you just did it consecutively, dude.
Wow, mister, you're good at running a cult.
Shit, man.
Wow, mister. He's again with the young stuff.
God.
Wow, mister.
Oh,
As they're licking their
child,
lollipop.
okay?
Can I still have my
22 years
lollipop?
Yeah, it's all the cult talk I have, but there's a lot of cult stuff happening in the fucking world right now. It's fucking scary.
I mean, I think we're just finding out about more cult stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely more cults, but we just don't know about.
There's not. No, there's this. There's this. I think there's the same amount of cults that there's always been.
Yeah.
But the internet is letting us.
Seems like
know.
women
but
are
it
the
might be
most
easier to
duped by
run
these.
them. Like you couldn't get 500 Johns like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, there's more. There's more. I bet there's more cults because the internet lets you run them better.
Yeah.
It lets you find more people to fucking be in your cult.
You know what I mean? You have your schedule. You get to use like Google Docs schedule.
Yeah. Oh shit! All had to fuck some more people for the cult leader.
You got a spreadsheet for your cult.
It's got a push notification.
Oh yeah. My Google Calendar just reminded me I got to go indoctrinate a little today.
Shit, I got to break them down some more.
That's what he has in there.
One of them thought I almost had their own thought. Fuck.
Yeah, you have your like Habitica or like your checklist app. Just like, have you indoctrinated today? I mean, you have 4 points for that.
Time to get branded.
So, okay, going through, let's just go through the list of people real quick. Maybe I'll grade them. That's usually what I do with these debate recaps. So there were 6 people on the stage. I would say, okay, let's start with Bernie Sanders. I'd give him like a B for the debate. He did fine. He didn't hurt himself. He didn't do particularly great. Bernie Sanders at this point, he repeats his thing over and over again. He didn't do anything to change the dynamics, but he didn't need to. He's the front runner, and he did reasonably well at making sure that there were no serious wounds. Like nobody landed anything big on him. So that's it. And like if you think of like a fighting analogy or something like that, it's like if you're up 4 rounds to nothing and you're going into the 5th and final round for like a championship UFC fight or something, and you just make sure you don't take any big shots. Okay, well then you did what you needed to do. So he did what he needed to do in this debate. Joe Biden, I will say I thought Joe Biden had his best debate performance yet. Now, I did not say, please make sure you hear me correctly, I didn't say Joe Biden had a good debate performance. I said he had his best one yet. He's been atrocious, but this was a different Joe Biden, which was kind of interesting to see. I didn't know he had it in him. And he was clearly, this is it. He knows, and I'm sure his campaign has made this clear to him, that South Carolina is it. This is his last stand. It's still very unlikely that he could get back in this thing for real, but the only way he can is first place in South Carolina. There's nothing else is a victory. Everything else is a fatal loss for Joe Biden. You can't come in second in a state where you were up by 50 points and spin that into some type of like successful night. And of course, if you're Joe Biden and you've been running on, I'm the one who can win, well, then you have to win something at some point. So he needs a win. And this is the state where he was up 50 points. This is the one. He has to win this one. So he came out in this debate and he was much more angry and aggressive than he's been in these other debates where he's been very passive. And it worked better. It worked better for him than the previous debates had. He had a couple, flubs. He can't help himself from like the stuttering and flubbing things up. He does that all the time. The guy can't speak in paragraphs without something, going wrong. And he had a couple embarrassing moments. I think we're going to play some clips. We'll probably get to the major one. But he did better. He did better. It wasn't as bad. Bloomberg. Oh, so Biden, I guess, grading on a Biden curve or something like that, you might give him a B, but overall like a C+, something like that. Bloomberg came off of an F. That was his last debate. It was an app. I'm not being harsh on the guy. That was the previous debate was the worst debate performance I'd ever seen. I've never seen anybody. And I've seen really bad debate performances. Like I remember Rick Perry when he said there's 3 departments I'm going to eliminate and then couldn't remember what the departments were and then just said oops. And I actually thought Bloomberg had a worse performance the last debate than that debate. It was terrible. Just terrible. He did better in this one, but it was still bad. It maybe went from like an F to a D+ or something like that. He's just not good at these. He doesn't have any, like he just doesn't have that it factor. He doesn't have any charisma. He doesn't put forth like this is why you should vote for me. His whole thing is basically that Bernie Sanders won't win. So me. And that's a tough message to sell. Bernie Sanders is out there selling, I think healthcare should be a right. We need a revolution in this country. Free college, wipe away college debt, whatever. All, raise the minimum wage, all of these things. And you're selling, well, I don't think he can win with that. How are you going to get people as enthusiastic, your donors in this debate audience aside, who's going to be enthusiastic about that stuff? Elizabeth Warren, I thought, had like a B. Like, she did good. She was on the attack again and kind of getting in there, but it's just Elizabeth Warren unfortunately suffers from being Elizabeth Warren. She's just a very unappealing human being, very unappealing. Mayor Pete, I thought, did bad. I think this was one of his poorer debate performances, if you ask me. I'd give him like a C, maybe a C minus. He usually is fairly, okay at these things. I mean, he comes off robotic and kind of empty and just speaks in platitudes. But that's him, but he doesn't embarrass himself, like he's got all of his answers memorized, and he's quick on his feet, and he's a high IQ person, you can tell. Just nothing authentic and no real issues that he's like cares about. But this one, he tried to get more aggressive, and I just thought it didn't work for him. I also thought the interrupting stuff was really like, he overplayed it to the point where it was like, I felt like it was backfiring on him. I don't know, who knows what the average person watching thought, but that was how it came off to me. So not a great night for him. Amy Klobuchar, just like another C minus or something like that. I mean, she just, she's starting to fall into this, like, why are you there category? Like, why are you still in the race? She's got these like kind of canned, pre-written one-liners. They're like these like mom jokes. They're always horrible, and she's laughs and then laughs really hard at her own jokes. She had the shaking under control a little bit better in this debate. She wasn't spazzing out like she has been in previous debates, so I'll give her some credit for that. And then there was Tom Steyer, who I could only describe his debate performance as he was there. Like, he was technically there. And that's about as much as I could say. He really is falling into the category of like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? What's the point? Like, don't get me wrong. There are people there. Like, if Andrew Yang, was still in the debate, or Tulsi Gabbard was still in the debate, or like there are these other people who, even if they were polling very low, you could understand why they're still there. Because they've got kind of like a signature issue that nobody else is really talking about, at least not seriously, the way they are. So like, if Andrew Yang believes we need a universal basic income, like, this is the reason, and nobody else is endorsing this, and that's why I'm here to like push this belief that I have, because I believe in this, and I think it's necessary for the country. Or obviously Tulsi Gabbard there, who I'm much more sympathetic to, being there because like nobody is truly an anti-war candidate. I'm the only one who's leading with the war issue and who's telling you we have to stop fighting these wars. You could understand why they would stay there. But someone like Tom Steyer, you're like, what are you doing here? What's his thing? That his issues are like, I want to impeach Donald Trump. I've been leading the effort to impeach Donald Trump from the very beginning. It's like, okay, well, Donald Trump was already impeached and he was acquitted. So that's over, right? What are you running on? You want to impeach him again? Like, okay. So there's really nothing there. And then he's like, I'm for, I'm a climate change activist, which is, I mean, okay, but the problem is so is everybody. So is everybody on the stage. There's nobody on that stage who's not going to say climate change is an existential threat and we need to take bold action, yada, yada, whatever, that's everybody. And then it's like, oh, so I'm a climate change activist, but I don't like Medicare for all. And it's like, okay, so you don't like Medicare for all, but neither does Bloomberg, neither does Joe Biden, neither does Amy Klobuchar. So now where are we again? Like, what reason is there for you being here? It's a weird thing. If you don't have an issue that differentiates yourself and you're fading in the polls, and not fading, I mean, you're irrelevant in the polls. You have no possible path to the nomination. So why be there? It's just because you want to be president? Like, okay, you want to be president. Guess who doesn't want you to be president? The voters. So beat it. Like, it's very strange. But anyway, so that was more or less my takeaway from the performances.
Bodies are weird.
Bodies suck. So scary. They're gonna die. It's like, I don't want my body to die.
Oh, it's so sad. You ever imagine your body without you in it?
Like,
it's sick.
It's just gonna be a little dumb shell.
It's gonna be a dumb, and it's gonna. I know. I'm so pissed. I know when I am dead, I'm gonna have my dumb mouth open.
You already know
it annoys me.
Kim's
so.
a drooler. I know that about you.
Yes, I'm a drooler. Like, I'm a very open mouth breathing bitch. Like,
I've seen you drool, sister.
It's truly one of my ugliest qualities is how much I'm a mouth breather.
Kim will drool on the plane. She'll drool in your bed if she's sleeping over.
I will drool. If I take a nap for 3 minutes,
wet that pillow.
I'm wetting the pillow. If I come in your house, I'm getting wet, and it's not from my vagina.
Kim, I hate to say this, but you're right. You're gonna die with your mouth open.
I know.
I feel it.
I'm so angry.
That sucks. If I'm there, I'll close your mouth for you.
Please. It'll be all stiff.
You know how people
you have to break my jaw?
They come over and like shut the body's eyes.
You do my
I'm just
mouth.
gonna just
oh fuck.
just really lightly under the chin. Close your
Here
mouth.
lies Kim with a pile of drool. It's gonna stink.
Yeah, people are constantly dying in embarrassing positions, I'm sure. Like, nobody right after they died, if they could look down at their body, would be pleased with how they.
Have you ever seen the girl that
position.
jumped on top of the car, the suicide car girl, and she looked so beautiful? There's this girl that like is known for like being the most beautiful suicide.
She did it. She like Guinness World Record.
This
Most
bitch
prettiest
jumped off such a high building. She landed on this car, dented the whole car up, and the way she looks like she was softly placed on a car. Look at this bitch.
No.
That's how she landed.
With her little dumb feet crisscrossed like that, like she's going down a water slide, like perfectly.
She must have had the best pussy in high school. I don't know why I think that, but
she
do.
She was perfect.
She was a perfect queen.
She walked between the raindrops.
Look at her eyebrows, the way they're lifted. Look at her mouth, nice and closed.
Nobody
in
dies
death.
with that face. With that chill ass face.
Look
Nobody.
at her lipstick, perfect. Her hand, it looks like she's holding flowers up to her own chest.
Is she not?
This image is so beautiful that it doesn't even bother me that she's dead. Isn't that crazy?
No, she killed herself for art.
She really did. I kind of want this framed and put on my wall in my home.
Kim, that's really dark.
That's dark, but it's beautiful.
That's really dark, yeah.
It's a beautiful ending for her. If I killed myself, my mouth would be open. That sucks. If that happened to me, like somehow my dress would fly up and I'd have like vagina razor burn, like it would be like just not good. You know what I mean?
The antenna, the antenna caught Kim in the pussy on the way down.
It just, it clit pierces me. I'm like a flag on the antenna.
Oh no.
The wind picks up, I'm spinning around it suddenly. It sucks.
Yeah, no, if you're going to kill yourself, you have to put together like a little Instagram photo shoot room, like with like flower petals on the ground and stuff, and put your best outfit on and go out in style.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But then like somehow, even if I did that, somehow I'd shit myself. You know what I mean? Like something would happen when people would be like, she looks great, but is that poop?
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. I'm already nervous to be shitting myself when I'm in the future giving birth.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck?
No.
You poop on your baby, you're okay
When
with
I
that?
think about giving birth, my fear is not shitting.
You all right? You all right with pooping on your baby?
I don't give a fuck.
The moment they come out.
I'm not all right with the physical birth part.
First moment of life, poop.
Don't care. Get over it,
You
kid.
poop right on your baby's
Life's
chest?
gonna shit on you more. You're just better be happy this one came from your own mother.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I need to take your attitude about more things in life.
I mean, like when I think about birth, the shitting's not what worries me. I mean, you would think it'd be like the fucking vagina asshole tearing.
No,
or
I'm
like,
mildly concerned about the shitting on my husband part.
I don't care.
I want him to catch the baby. What if I like shoot it out?
He's gonna have to catch your shit too, then. 'Cause
Damn.
that's what it is.
People are always taking pictures of their newborns before they clean them off, and I'm like, bro,
I don't want to see your newborn before it's fresh.
how long does it
looking.
take to clean the baby off?
It takes 10 minutes. Can we just keep those pictures in the family?
just do a medium okay job of it for like 2 minutes before you take the first picture of the baby.
When my sister was having her baby, she asked the only person she had in the room was my mom and the baby's father, and she asked my mom not to take pictures of her vagina while she was giving birth. And me and my sister were waiting outside the room, and this bitch just sends us a picture of my sister's pussy with a head coming out of it. It was the most graphic way I've ever seen my little sister.
No, your baby sister.
My baby sister with a human coming out of her pussy. It was so fucking huge. The hole was like this.
Oh, it's really wrong to take.
And it was just a head like this. And it was hairy.
It was at the maximum circumference.
It looked like a pussy that was reverse.
What?
You know how like it's a hole?
Yeah.
It was like if it was a bubble instead.
Oh,
like
no.
a hairy pussy.
It was an outie.
Because it was a
big outie pussy.
the top of a baby's head, so it's a pussy with like hair,
like a cute little
it's
like
pushing out.
Yeah, little like bump. Oh,
the way that it's disturbing, and I was like, how disrespectful too for you to sneak that and send it out to us.
So rude. That's the rudest.
She's not allowed in the room when I'm giving birth. I already know.
You already know that she's gonna send that picture out to the comedy community.
I don't want her there. She'll post it on Reddit.
She'll send it to Nate and Tanner.
For sure. She'll send it to Bobby and be like, put it on the podcast. Ruin my life.
What up, motherfuckers? It's the Real Ass Podcast. It's your boy, Louis J. Gomez.
All right, let's talk about this really quick. These are Shannon notes. Shannon gets it, okay? I dig this one. The 50 Shades defense is becoming a global issue as more women's deaths are blamed on rough sex.
Nice.
Oh.
The problem is, if you want to kill a bitch, then you could just say you fucked her rough.
Yeah.
So we can't really... I think we need to make rough sex illegal.
Whoa, hold on.
Really rough? Like where you're murdering bitches with your cock?
No. Luke calls it making rough.
Damn, Zach.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't have rough sex specifically because I am afraid of a woman lying and saying that I roughed her up. I watched that episode of Dexter where she fucked the police guy.
Oh yeah,
the Mexican guy, and then she was like, oh yeah, he fucking, and he was like, yeah, but you told me you wanted it rough, and he was like, no, I didn't. He raped me. I was like, fuck that shit, dude. And then any bitches who were into rough sex, you're like, all right, these bitches were definitely fucking raped as a baby. They don't even remember it. They were just fucking.
There's something else going on underneath that shit.
Damaged women. Well, you know, a little rough, a little smack on the butt here and there, a little bit of choking, but
is that the line, choking? After that, it's like, now there's something definitely wrong.
I think
no knife play.
If a woman wants like real fucking rough sex, like fucking smacking hard and punching and shit, I just can't get into it. I'm not going to be able to really like. I'll fuck around a little bit, but I can't. It turns me off, to be honest.
So if a chick told you put your boots on her face, like her Timberland, like your boots, like in her mouth or some shit, would you do it? Like if she was like, step on my face with boots.
I would probably end up doing it, but it wouldn't turn me on.
Right.
Gotcha.
You know,
be Sergeant Softdick doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fine. I mean, I guess. I fucking step on her face, like mushing it into the ground. Be like, is this what you like, bitch? Why, have you done that before?
No, I'm just. I mean, I'm just saying, like some
Give
some
her a
of these
different 6 inches.
Some of these requests are a little. They can be out there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
I've had some girls that are a little bit fucking wacky. Zach, you're into chicks that are into like rough shit, right?
Yeah, and it's scary now. You can't. Yeah, because they can just take one picture and ruin your life.
Yeah.
If you like bruise them or something, that you're fucked for life.
Mm-hmm.
You're hardwicked.
Yeah, but his Hardwick is fine, right? I think
he got away with it, but look at him and look at me.
That's true.
You're gonna believe it.
Yeah, good point.
Anytime you meet a girl and she finds out you're a comic, within 20 seconds, if she says, "Oh, I hate like Daniel Tosh," or "Oh, do you do rape jokes," something like that, and then you fuck her, she's gonna ask you to choke her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time.
100%.
If a girl like immediately finds out you do comedy and her first thing is how much she hates male comics or misogynist male comics, she will be asking you to choke her at some point.
Definitely.
That's crazy that you get to the place where you're hanging out with a chick who hates male comics.
Yeah.
Like at that point, I'm like, all right, this bitch is gonna really hate me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same fat girl with glasses every time.
Yeah.
Lindy West.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't really hang out with chicks that don't dig comedy. I don't even try to fucking hang out with chicks at all anymore, unless
Just dudes.
I meet them at a show. Yeah, I'm gay. I'm a homosexual. Everyone.
Dude. Nice.
But yeah, I think.
He meant girls that don't do comedy, by the way.
No, I've fucked some non-comics recently.
Recent? Some?
Yeah.
I would argue most of them.
I would say. Take that, female comedy community.
After you took that, female comedy community. You fucking pigs.
I like a female comic. They're just kind of fun. I don't know what it is. They like to fuck. They like to fucking do weird shit.
I've never hooked up with one.
You never hooked up with a female comic?
I've avoided.
Shut up.
No.
Lawrence has. Lawrence thrown that dick in some fucking.
Hell yeah, my man
he
has.
does.
Look at my guy right here.
Oh, no, you're real quiet right now.
No comment.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's just. It just makes my dick move a little bit. Female comedians, they sort of get me. They get me moving. Zach, have you fucked any female comics?
Nope.
Never in your life?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch.
If you put all the girls, the comics you slept with, on a list for a show, is it a good show?
Ooh. All of them?
Well, take the top.
It's a long show.
Take
Showcase.
The top, take the top 10 for
Holy
a showcase.
shit.
It'd be a bringer show, but go ahead.
And you're bringing Valtrex.
Yeah, I think if I took the top 5 in terms of how funny they are,
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good show. Top 5?
Yeah.
Would
But
sell
top
out?
10 though.
Top 10 is we're starting to thin the herd a little bit. Ironically, because it doesn't get us, they're not getting thinner.
Starting to pad the line up a little bit.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know.
Yeah, but if you put all the waitresses he fucked together, that's great service.
Full service.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there's
You're getting your bills paid quickly and quietly.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Lawrence, have you banged a bunch of female comics? Is that what it is?
Not a bunch, no.
You just dated a handful?
Yeah.
Why are these guys laughing like this?
No comments.
Are you currently banging a few different female comics?
Not a few. Just just no comments.
Just
Chris,
one.
how you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Word.
Let's.
Yeah, why would she do adult films? It's
So-
a very interesting question.
Now Spielberg, I guess, has. Here, can you make it bigger so I can read it? I'm like a blind. Yeah. Okay. Michaela Spielberg wants to continue the filmmaking legacy created by her father. But instead of directing and producing blockbuster hits, Michaela is interested in created self-produced porn videos. Oh,
she's creating them at least. That's something.
You know what's funny about
That's
that?
very Master P of
Yeah,
her. She's
that's-
like, I'm gonna get my own
That's
money. I'm
something.
gonna be my own
We've
producer.
I'm assuming all of us have created porn. That's not really. Am I
But
continuing
then there's
the
a
legacy?
production team. You gotta direct it. It's like there's some stuff that goes into
That
it.
was a very nice written thing. That wasn't.
I thought that was
but
shady as well. That was
but
like-
it seemed so condescending. But they were just saying what she's doing in a nice way.
Yeah, no,
But
this is what's
It
interesting.
does sound like some Spielberg shade, though. Like whoever wrote this is like, fuck Steven Spielberg.
No,
and
I
his
think
whole
they're-
ass daughter. Like that's what it read like.
I don't think that's what they're doing. I think they're trying to make it as not.
Yeah, it seems like they're being nice, but it's
because
reading
look at the
very
picture again.
condescending. yeah.
Okay, can we just go scroll in the picture? So she's his adopted, I guess, black daughter. I don't know she's adopted. So who
Looks
the
just
fuck
like her.
knows? Yeah.
Yeah, because Steven Spielberg's not black.
So first of all, it's not his daughter.
Right.
Go down a little bit. Okay. It sounds like they're trying to do this with kid gloves, is what it sounds like to me. During a conversation with The Sun that was published on Wednesday, the young Spielberg says that she submitted an application to be a sex worker in Nashville, Tennessee. At 23 years old, Spielberg has already battled mental health issues and alcoholism. Oh, do you think? And has come to realize she's a sexual creature and that creating solo porn videos makes her feel satisfied.
Oh, boy.
Masturbating?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel satisfied after.
me too. But like, aren't we all sexual creatures?
Wait, here's her quote. I got really tired of not being able to capitalize on my body, and frankly, I got really tired of being told to hate my body. She explained. And I also just got tired of working day to day in a way that wasn't satisfying to my soul.
Damn, girl.
I feel like doing this kind of work, I'm able to satisfy other people, but that feels good because it's not in a way that makes me feel violated. Okay, so wait, let's break. Wait.
Yeah, it's on her terms.
Go back up a little. I got really tired. Not being able to capitalize on your body. She's not capitalizing on her body. She's capitalizing on the name Spielberg.
Right. And you can capitalize on your body without doing porn. Like, there's Gold Digger. There's tons of stripper.
Yeah, no
like,
shit.
You
Yeah,
can
being a
do
basketball
it.
player, bro.
You could be an
Monterey
Instagram
once
whore.
got a trailer with
Cleaning
her.
Thank you. A little respect here.
And free buffalo chicken wings for a year.
Yeah.
I like this sentence. And I also just got tired of working day to day. Just stop there. Don't
think
go
she
on
just said-
with the soul thing.
I think it was just stop working. Period.
So
I don't even think it's day to day. I think that I don't think that bitch worked every single day.
No, absolutely
She's
not.
23. I've never met a 23-year-old that works every single day.
No.
Well, you don't know a lot of Mexicans, do you?
Son of a bitch.
Okay, go down a little bit.
I have trouble.
Okay, wait.
If you have,
She's not Mexican. I hate to break that to you.
I know.
I can't get in. I just can't get in.
Hold on. Is she retard hugging you out of this? Kyle is a gentle boy, and
I'm
you.
a sensitive, gentle
Well,
boy.
he likes my hugs.
I do. Kate Capshaw is the mom's name. Just
Kat, I'm sorry, Kate Capshaw. Well, she did a bang-up job. I mean, okay, when Michaela revealed her new career path to her father, who adopted her in 1996, Indiana Jones style, and his wife, Kate Capshaw, the couple was reportedly, quote, intrigued by the decision, not upset. Michaela says she wants her sex work to be, quote, consensual, and, quote, why are they putting that in quotes?
Right, that makes
Because it's definitely consensual if it's transactional.
I think that's just because there's so much talk about how awful porn is. Period to women. Like, I mean, did you ever see that documentary about it? Like,
Yeah, the one on Netflix.
where they're like they're trying to get you on your like the second you turn 18.
Yeah,
and then try to get your asshole as gaping as possible. Like, it's just brutal. So I think
builds character.
Yeah.
And
So I think she's like, I'm gonna do it like it where it's safe and cool for me. Like, I'm just gonna.
It's just buzzwords.
Yeah,
And
right.
sees it as a way to become financially free.
Wait a minute.
You know why they're intrigued and not upset, by the way?
Yeah.
Which I doubt that was the. I'm sure they're like
Conversation.
they've given this kid no guidance or discipline. They have 7 kids, okay, so I'm sure they're going. It's not one of our Jewish kids, right? It's one of the Schwarzes that we got.
It's one of the charity cases. Yeah, let them do whatever they want.
Yeah, like it's a real grab bag with adoption. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
And sees it. First of all, rich kids are fucked up, but adopted rich kids, how many do you know? I know a
Right.
few.
Well, yeah, when she said mental health and alcoholism, I'm like, yeah, but you're a rich kid. Like, that's
No, porn a lot of times is one of the best case scenarios for an adopted rich kid. I don't know why, but I've seen it a lot.
The best thing, and it seems harsh, but Bill Gates is doing this, is to tell your kid you're getting 0. And it must be very hard as a parent because you want your kid to like you.
She must have already been cut off.
Oh, like maybe this
if
is
she
like
cares about making money,
blackmail.
Dude,
if she's 23 and caring about making money as a rich kid, like
Maybe she's cut off and then she's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin your name, so you better help me. Like maybe she's never even gonna do the porn.
oh, dude, maybe this is some leverage.
That would
Yeah.
be smart.
Take that, fake daddy.
Yeah, okay, maybe. And sees a way to be financially free. In an Instagram post that is no longer available to view because her account was made private, Michaela thanked people for their outpouring of support. I just outpoured some support to it.
She could do great videos, like a cock is coming. It's like
team
like a
up.
glowing tip, like an ET thing. Like she do all Spielberg porn.
I bet her DMs are overflowing with support.
I'll bet you that is what it's going to come
That
to.
would be hilarious.
This game
She
of
just spoofs of all her dad's movies.
Liz is like a game of do my parents care about me chicken?
Schindler's Fist.
Yeah, Schindler's Fist.
I'm just going to be there in a red dress, the only color. Okay, wait. Michaela thanked people for the outpouring of support. Thanks for the overwhelming inbox love.
Inbox.
And for a few extra bucks, I'll take it in my outbox.
As long as it's consensual and safe.
I never expected a positive reaction like this, she wrote, before giving out her Venmo in case anyone wants to tip her.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, this is definitely.
Yeah,
this is
she's cut
definitely.
off.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
cut off.
Also, if I don't get back to you, it's because RIP my inbox. And when you interact, be sure to confirm your age for my own protection, she added. Michaela elaborated on her desire to be financially independent in her chat with The Sun. I can't stay dependent on my parents, or even the state for that matter. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It just doesn't feel comfortable for me, she said. Along with her parents, is my favorite part. Along with her parents, Spielberg's 47-year-old fiance, Chuck Pankow, supports her decision.
Yeah, 'cause it's not her daughter. She can't give a shit.
But my 47-year-old fiance is on board.
Oh my! The parents just went like this, like wiped their.
In fact, it was practically his idea.
It was.
Honey, why don't you think about making your own like stream of revenue? Why don't you just take the power back and make your own money, boo?
What a sad thing when you adopt a kid. I'm sure you put a lot of time and money into, and then you got to just be like, God, bye. You have to
And then
just go
she's
away.
fucking a 47-year-old guy named Chuck. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's got to be a bummer.
But that's even with your real kids.
seems
Like
cool.
it doesn't matter if you adopt them.
I don't.
Like
Yeah.
they could just be a murderer.
It's such a
like,
gamble to have kids.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
Michaela says she won't engage in on-camera work with another person. Well, it's only a matter of time. She's also interested
right?
in creating fetish videos. Why do they keep putting quotes around things that don't need
quotes? Yeah.
Making
Maybe that's what she said that word. That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe she's just really old school and is doing air quotes behind all of these words.
No, she's
I'm
not.
just trying to make some.
No. They're doing that, but I'm
fetish
just not clear
videos.
why. Making clips that show off her breasts, which she calls her quote money makers,
Oh my God, this is an amazing article.
and possibly stripping.
Did this just come out?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Michaela produces these films under the name Sugar Star.
Could you imagine her parents reading this article? Just Steven Spielberg, Sunday morning cup of coffee, reading this article.
I don't think Steven Spielberg's reading Complex, if I'm being honest.
Steven Spielberg balancing his coffee on the head of an 8-year-old boy, that fucking pedophile. She had clips on
Is he a
Pornhub.
pedophile too?
That's what I heard, and I just choose to believe it because
I believe it because I heard it from
It's
you.
funnier.
Yeah.
It's funny if
because
you
it's a
believe
lot.
He did always have children in his
Yeah, a
movies.
lot of
Michael Jackson has this huge rivalry with him because of Peter Pan.
Oh,
You know, you've heard of that, right? And then, but also supposedly,
Peter Pan.
supposedly Spielberg stole the little boy on the moon fishing
What?
From what?
From Michael Jackson's.
Yeah, that's
No, yeah, right.
From his fantasy?
That's my little boy on the moon.
So she had clips on.
He's fishing for me.
in my asshole.
He's gonna catch me.
We just gonna fish and then.
Oh, that's a fish in my pants.
It sounds like ASMR, like right now when you do his voice.
It's pedophile.
That's how Michael would get you. He would ASMR you.
would fish for the children. The children.
Doesn't it sound so relaxing in your ears right now?
It does. That's how we got their dicks out. Pokes their dicks out with that smooth ass voice.
Hold on, can we just let this ASMR?
I'm gonna fish for the children of the world.
Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.